Second game of a season-high 5-game homestand for the Nets. Let's check out the Nissan starting lineups. Vince Carter up front with Nenad Krstic, Jason Collins, Jacque Vaughn, and Jason Kidd are the guards. And the Nets bring it up in a hurry. Kidd picked up by Iguodala. Vaughn against Korver.
They're a little bit of a mismatch here, picking up people, Philadelphia defensively.
Off the diagonal feed, Collins, the jump shot, sticks it.
Dallenberg late job by Jacque Vaughn. But Thomas, you got to expect people to come over, stop on a dime, rather than get the foul.
Oh, gorgeous feed. Kidd with the blind pass to Krstic and a chance for three.
If you're ready, you'll get the ball. Good example here. Kidd, little dive to the basket. Krstic, good catch. And Kidd, a little flip. Count the bucket.
Jason Kidd, all-time assist leader now in Nets history after the performance on Saturday against Detroit. He had fallen out of favor early in the season with Jim O'Brien, has worked his way back in. I think management urging on the head coach.
I would have urged on too, because I didn't understand it. We saw him last year and thought he'd make great strides.
Carter swings it, shot clock at 6. Kidd with a hand in his face, nails the triple.
The patience on offense.
He's now 2 of 2 as Kidd went down. No whistle. Vaughn looking, 10 to shoot. Dallenberg shows on the perimeter. So Kidd's going to try to take the baseline. Good feed. Krstic, the jump shot.
That's a positive when Nenad knocks down jump shots with any kind of consistency. Bad foul there by Collins. The defense did a nice job collapsing.
Sixers up by 1. Jason Kidd has set up Nenad Krstic on 2 occasions in this first quarter.
Back at Continental Airlines Arena, the Nets trail by 1 to the Sixers, and part of the reason why the Nets have been playing so well offensively, it starts with Jason Kidd in the post. Different action this time, Kidd in the post for the Nets, but watch as this play goes on. They're going to get a post on the opposite side. You're going to see, as Krstic gets the ball, here comes a double team. Now you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Sixers in the paint. Now once you get action there, you move the basketball around the perimeter because you've already got the defense in your hands, so to speak, because they have to try to recover and get out, and Kidd got the open shot just basically on ball movement out of a double team.
I think you should swallow your words.
I just swallowed them.
20 to 17.
Have some
Philadelphia
water to wash them down,
please. Talk with your mouth full. Carter gets it back on the perimeter. A 3. Knocks it down.
Didn't even look like he was set either. Wasn't really square, but the way things... Sixers against some pressure, a 3 in transition, but Vince Carter, he connected on his from straight away, tied up here at Continental.
10 straight points scored by Carter. 23-22. Williamson. And rebounded by Kidd as Thomas got spilled out. And the points in the paint category, 16-4 Philly. 2-second difference, shot clock to game clock, winding down in the first quarter. Carter straight away, he buries it.
Now if you retreat, you're in trouble. And you can see Salmon's
15 points overall, the last 12-1. Sixers. Travis Best checks in, and Jacque Vaughn sits. Smith in a crowd. Kidd is open, a 3.
Now keeping the offense spread, and that makes it tough for the defense. Once you get a show like Dallenberg had out there, you're scrambling defensively and they can't recover.
Kidd hitting threes at a 55% clip over his last 8 games. 28-26.
Well, they missed Williamson wide open underneath, but now he throws it.
And Jabari Smith able to get a piece of it to trigger a break opportunity. Kidd, oh, he's on fire from 3-point range.
Another pull-up by Kidd in transition. It's been good to him.
9 points for Kidd, 3 threes. McKee kick out. Here's Salmons. Korver, inside out. No good for 3.
Right now, the difference in the ball game is those threes by the Nets.
Catch and shoot. Carter buries the triple.
Make it another one.
The Nets are 6 of 10 from 3-point territory. 3 for Carter. Three for Kidd. And the Nets very quickly have opened up an 8-point lead. Timeout, Philly.
Others have chipped in as well. Jason Kidd, long range distance, dialed in. And so are the Nets as a team 6 of 10. Bird, and right now, that has put them up 8.
34-26. Philadelphia 0 for 4 from long range. Philadelphia shooting it at 52%, but down 8 to the Nets.
Zone action here by the Nets.
Mark Jackson has checked in for the first time for Philly. Salmons lets it fly, and it's rebounded by Kidd. Thomas thought about it. Jackson getting locked up with Collins on the inside. Carter was looking for him. High screen. Carter, no look. Best had it blocked by Jackson. Best fighting through, deflected. Kidd throws it up and in. Jason Kidd off balance.
Great awareness. People over there in the front row were relieved that no one went after that loose ball. This was the play a moment ago. In traffic, Kidd just in the right spot. You see with the clock at 3, didn't have time to react, but knew that clock was down and got something off of 1 foot.
Nets are 7 of 13 from three-point range. Williamson, couple of moves, and knocked up in the air. Kidd's got the rebound, his third.
Maybe a step beyond his range, though. He thought confidently enough to almost make that one.
Kidd off the ball. Mercer handled it. Collins, the wing jump shot. Just like that. And Jason Collins with his second field goal. There's Nets. Look, 7 Nets. Bob Lorenz has Heineken at the half. When we come back,
highlights to see how they got the lead on the Sixers. And early on, Jason Kidd, find him in traffic and get the ball to Nenad Krstic, who finishes with the layup and the foul. And the game led it by 1 after that shot. Then second quarter, Nets with a steal. Travis Best ahead to Kidd, who knocks down the 3. Jason Kidd catching fire from beyond the arc, and the Nets had a 4-point lead. Now, he and Jason Kidd over the last 6 games coming into this ball game, averaging almost 48 points a game, and Jason Kidd certainly is not disappointed in this game either. Took him a little while to get going. He was dishing out the assists early on, but then you saw the runner in the paint there, and he sets up a lot of quick releases, a lot of good precision passing, as I mentioned. Jay Kidd, 11 points, 7 assists, 3 rebounds. We could see a triple-double out of him tonight. He is also 3 of 8 from three-point land.
From three-point range by Vince Carter. Jason Kidd, he knocked down 3 long-range jumpers out of 8 attempts, and Billy Thomas had the other. Right now, Ian, it doesn't matter. He's playing that well.
Well, a quote from Jason Kidd on the playoffs: we have the potential to be a very dangerous playoff team because we can score. That is something that we have solved. We may give up 100, but we still feel confident we can win the game. And it has been tangible, the shift in mentality. Yeah, the Nets went through the first. Nets 14 and 14 this season against teams from the Eastern Conference, so playing at 500 ball within the conference. Here's Kidd using the Collins screen. And Collins will drive. Little bump from Thomas. Counted and 1.
Haven't seen that too often. Collins on a dribble drive.
Korver will pick up the personal, his first.
Pick and pop, and then Collins decides to put it on the floor, and wasn't of the Vince Carter variety as far as gracefulness, but effective nonetheless.
And Collins can add a free throw here. Long rebound, Collins. Sixers able to get back defensively, so the Nets don't force anything. Around the horn for Kidd. Collins, the open man, and nails the jump shot.
Yeah, what they're doing, every time there's a screen and roll situation, in this case the reason for the jump ball situation, screen and pop, talked about that. Dylan Bear's got to anticipate that defensively.
No. And Carter with the board.
He had the look of a guy that thought he made that one.
That time it was Jason Kidd guarding Korver. Change in assignment. Kidd to Vaughn, the jump shot. Rims in. Up in the air and through.
Tell him, Vaughn, that's a shooter's touch.
He'll take it. And Thomas now with 13 points, 4 assists. Kidd takes the opening, and it's goaltending on D'Alembert. Jason Kidd Able to find the lane and get the bucket.
Well, Green was looking for help. This kid made a nice move. Sam touched it on its way down.
Well, a third quarter turnaround here for the Nets. 33% in the period. They outscored the Pistons 25-11 in the third last game. Kidd forcing one up, and there is the whistle. Jason Kidd will go to the line thanks to Willie Green. And Kidd will shoot free throws for the first time tonight. Nets only 8 attempts at the line.
Well, it's very uncharacteristic of them. You know, they know they've had their problems from the outside all season long. Even though they're shooting it at a long stretch, they sometimes fall in love with it. There's been more of a concerted effort to probably try to go away from the long-range shot and try to get something inside. As you know, the old saying goes, you live by the three or the long-range shot, and you die by the long-range shot.
Kidd knocks down a pair. 74-67. Sixers have their largest lead at 7. Here is Carter. Kick out. Kidd was hot in the first half. Nails the triple.
Well, there's part of the lanes there that the defense taking away. And everyone doing their job right now offensively for Philadelphia. And a better job defensively.
Are shooting 57% from the field.
That may be a little, well, I'm going to say a little out of his range, but Jabari Smith got that one to go down.
80-72. 8-point Philadelphia cushion. Thomas for Carter. That's a 3. And Kidd back tap for Thomas.
Should hold for one here if they can.
Green with a pass to Corver. Now they set it up. Jackson bumping bodies. Loses the ball. Nets have a break opportunity. It's a 3-on-3. Kidd down the middle. Swings it for the Mercer J. Book it.
Quick trigger too. You know, need to be a little more patient. I'm sure Jimmy O'Brien thinking the same thing.
Kidd using the high screen from Carter. Double team. Kidd knew he missed it. Followed it up. And the pass to Mercer.
A late hero is Kidd. The last second had to get rid of that. Otherwise, he would have ate it.
Couple of jump shots for Ron Mercer as a foul is called on the floor against Carter. And that is going to be number 2 on Vince. 13 foul.
This Kidd on a drive to the basket. Watch as he decides to go up at the last minute. He goes, I can't get this off. And the great recognition to find Mercer.
Collins to Mercer. 10 to shoot. Now Kidd in motion. Throws it up. It doesn't go, but a foul. And Jason Kidd will shoot 2 as Salmons picks up his second personal first-team foul against Philly. Kidd is 2 of 2 from the line tonight. He's got 18 points, 13 assists, and 5 rebounds. Nenad Krstic getting ready to check in. Another one coming for Kidd. Krstic in. And looks like Carter is going to get a rest.
He's going to give him a short blow, probably a couple minutes if he can get that much.
Put on a clinic in the first half, but second half has been an entirely different story. 2 out of 2 for Kidd. Not much else from the rest of the Nets tonight, with Kidd and Carter leading the way. Kidd again in a crowd, the strength to get it up there. Krstic battling for it. Kidd tracks it down. Nets have plenty of time. 90-84. Collins went for the steal. Williamson drives in. Bank shot doesn't go. And Kidd with a rebound. 92-88.
And Jimmy O'Brien was calling for a timeout after the make by Mercer.
Carter, jumper, no. Kidd taps it out. And another offensive rebound.
Huge rebounds. Opportunities for the Nets.
And Nets control it.
A big miss there by Corver, as you mentioned, on the technical free throw at 89%. Almost automatic, didn't get it.
Carter, spin. Count it on the bank. And Vince Carter, 10,000 points in his NBA career. Very tough assignment for Nenad. Green to Williamson. He's matched up with Kidd. Now looking to switch. Carter.
Surprised they're not going to Thomas in the low post.
And it's Green against Carter. It's Williamson against Kidd. Pulling his way.
Nice job defensively there by Kidd.
And Krstic gathers in.
You got to be aware of the low post guys on the post up. It's been good for him. And don't forget about the shooter on the outside, particularly Green and Korver.
Look at Kidd trying to battle with Williamson. This is Green against Carter. Left hand. Too much English. Kidd with the rebound. 40 seconds left. Nets looking for the lead. Here's Kidd. Misdirection to the rim. Kick out. Thomas, a three. And rebounded by Kidd.
A huge rebound. Again, offensive opportunities by the Nets.
Jason Kidd, 62nd career triple-double after this board following the Green miss.
Try to push it up to the rim, and that's where Sixers came up with it. Willie Green had called timeout as the Sixers approached half court.
12 seconds left. Thomas against Krstic. Into the hands of Green. 8 seconds left. Green on the dribble. 4 seconds against Kidd. Green. Jumper for the win. No! We're going to overtime.
Surprised at that. Good defense from the Nets.
Continental Airlines Arena. Sixers had an opportunity to win it at the horn.
No, not much of a play. Just one-on-one. Solid defense from Kidd. And you take your chances with Willie Green pulling up. You know, no screen, no nothing there for Philadelphia, and easy for the defense. And you get a look at Korver getting ready. There's the bench. And Korver disappointed. The Nets will take overtime.
Carter the rebound.
Sam got a little too impatient there.
Nets with a 1-point lead, approaching 3 minutes to go in overtime. Kidd spinning. Kick out. Mercer puts it in inside the arc. Ron Mercer providing a spark tonight off the bench. He's got 10. Caught the officials' attention. Kidd the blow-by. And the bucket.
It's the second time he's given up the baseline, and Kidd willingly takes it.
100-95. 2:33 to go in overtime. Nets lead. And then Jason Kidd able to get around the corner. And the Nets react.
It's almost as if Willie Green thought that he had Dallenberg back there and just given up the baseline.
100-95. Nets in front. Drop it inside. Williamson. Tight defense. And no whistle. Kidd will get it ahead. Trying to add to a 5-point lead. We approach 2 minutes to go in OT.
And the pace has been the Nets here in the overtime.
Here's Kidd. Mercer, hot hand. Got it!
Nice to make a living making open shots. I mean, he's uncontested.
Ron Mercer. 1:28 left to play in overtime. Green. Hard drive. Williamson will take the jumper. Short. And Kidd with the rebound.
Can't ask for a better look. He just short-armed it, though.
62nd triple-double of his NBA career tonight. 22 points, 16 assists, 11 boards. At 58.5 on the clock. 43 for Vince Carter. And Jason Kidd has had a terrific game tonight. His 62 career triple-doubles, more individually than 22 NBA franchises.
Kidd doing it every which way. Hustle, more than anything else, determination. Jason Kidd scoring, rebounding, defending, and of course, more importantly, the assists.
Now Kidd and the Nets, chance to get their 5th consecutive home victory here and keep hope alive on this homestand of inching closer to the 500 mark. All-time leaders, Oscar Robertson, different level. 181. Happened to see him a couple of weeks ago. The Big
really?
O, yeah.
He's the big
John Filippelli. Join us again on Wednesday at 7. Some final thoughts.